Fortnite Reload is an ever-changing game mode, and I thought, let's play with every single gun in builds as a mainly zero build player and actually rank the guns, including the ones that nobody wants. And I think you guys know some that you may hate and you never pick up. Well, I'm gonna use them, and I'm gonna try my hardest to give you my thoughts, what better ways to use a weapon. We have this current reload weapon tier list from this random person on Reddit, and we also have our own tier list that we will be using to rank every weapon, because some people may hate using some guns, but in certain situations, they are actually amazing. Alrighty, we have all of the guns listed here. Now, I'm only going to do one at a time just to give the weapon a chance to shine, because if I used every gun in a loadout, one gun may overtake it. So we're only doing one gun, and then we will have our regular loadout that we would usually run throughout the whole game. Let me know what you guys want to see so I don't have to do this wheel, and what gun do you guys think is the worst out of the loot pool in Reload. Make sure to hit a subscribe. We do these live, come join in, and we always let you guys play with us. We currently have some community members that will be helping us with the game to help carry me through the cursed ranked reload, because as you know, I am a zero build player. Our first spin, we are going to practice and try out with the Ranger AR. All right. Let's get into the game. We are going to use the Ranger AR as our main AR, and we'll have a regular loadout. Let's get to it. By the way, if you guys aren't supporting a creator, if you guys would like to, throw down my creator code. It greatly helps me out as a content creator, and using my creator code really just helps me out tremendously. You guys have no idea. Thank you to everybody who does, and if you do use my creator code, make sure to drop down what you buy also, and I greatly appreciate you. A little bit of rules for this challenge I am going to talk about is we can use only the main weapon. Of course, like I said, we can have our regular loadout, but the main weapon we have to use is the weapon that gets chosen. For example, if we have an AR, we can only use that AR for long range combat or medium range. Same thing with shotgun, same thing with SMG. Another thing, each weapon will have approximately 1 hour to impress me or to genuinely make me upset. I also have to remember that I am in builds and not zero builds. As many of you guys know, I am predominantly a zero build player. I have recently just started playing builds, and I would love any sort of critique or, like, you know, any sort of help with really just, you know, kind of like what you guys do to get better. You know, what do you guys do in order to kind of do anything, really? I'm buns at builds, but we still like to try. We still like to have fun. All right, so far we don't have a Ranger AR, which is not like the best plan of action. We are gonna have to drop the burst, and we're gonna have to grab the common Ranger AR, which is a little frustrating because, man, that's a big downgrade. Going from a amazing burst gray Ranger AR is really going to affect us in the long run. So let's go ahead and get out of the storm. We have our weapon. Let's go ahead and see if we can really... And I apologize if I don't talk a lot. It's really hard to talk and play, especially when you're like using pretty much the max brain power in order to do everything like this. So one thing about the Ranger AR is that I used to love this weapon. This weapon used to be stupid disgusting. But ever since they've nerfed it, which they nerfed it a while ago, it just has not been nearly as good as it was, which is very unfortunate because this was a disgusting weapon no matter the rarity. Now this gun, what I've noticed, does good damage. It has good recoil control, but the bloom on this weapon is what I'm pretty sure they nerfed on it a while back. They increased the bloom so you can't just shoot pretty much for free. But I feel like if you time your ammo, if you conserve your ammo and you time your bullets good enough, you should be good. Yeah, see, that's one thing I've noticed, man. That's one thing I really despise about this weapon. All right, we're gonna go ahead and try to land. One thing I did notice about Reload is that, man, once you die, it is really hard to come back in almost any situation. So we're gonna go ahead and hope to see if we can get a Ranger. Yes, we got a green Ranger. Perfect. Gonna have to drop everything else besides the Ranger. And, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this weapon. All right, we got some people down here. All right, that situation, the gun did a lot of damage. Well, to be fair, not bad, not bad. All right, it's doing some good damage. That's if you can really get the jump on people, though. Let's go ahead and take a quick little breaky poo from the fighting. I really have no option. Now it's really just survival of the fittest. We're going to go ahead and try our hardest to stay alive. That bloom is absolutely atrocious. All right, so we're in zone. We're really going to just play third-party city. Let me make sure that I'm building behind me so I don't get shot at. We don't have many mats. I'm trying my hardest to really farm up, but it's really hard in these endgame situations. There's a whole team right there. I gotta save some more mats. I gotta be more conservative with my mats. All right, so we have the high ground. We have this. We're gonna try our hardest. Frag that guy. That's pretty good. That guy's just focusing us. Honestly, if I can get second place here, I'm not even too mad about that. I would really gladly take that. But it seems like they're... Let's go ahead and do the movement over here. All right, one guy is dead by storm. That guy is dead by storm. That was a really good little burst of damage right there. Honestly, very beautiful. 32, 48. That guy's lit 80. Let's go ahead and back up. We don't want to play too stressed. He's healing up. That's fine too, but we're going to heal up too. I'm not really worried. This is a 1v1 situation. Honestly, this would be a really good first game on. I don't have any more heals though. We'll allow him to do what he wants. This is where the LMG really shines. Yeah, not bad. I'll take second place. You know what? Not even upset. That was good practice. That really was not bad. I will take that. I kind of learned how to play endgame a little bit over there. I did kind of overbuild, and I kind of did get a little overwhelmed. Nothing you can really do about it. That game wasn't too bad with the Ranger, though. I did hit some nasty shots. I did hit some good shots. 32 damage to the body is really something to never gloss over, especially when you only have 200 HP to work with. But at the same time, the amount of shots you miss medium range when people are beaming you with the LMG or any other fast firing assault rifle that's more accurate, you can definitely see where the Ranger falls off compared to pretty much any other AR. We're gonna go ahead, run into the next game, see what we can do with the Ranger AR. And while we're streaming, a lot of my viewers love to just give me gifts. If you guys do give me a gift, I'll try to put it in every video. This one is from Tweaks 2018. I really do appreciate it. You guys never have to gift me anything. I was saying in chat how I wanted this emote so much. I really appreciate it. I wish you guys could hear it, but since we're streaming on YouTube and this is a YouTube video, I am not gonna get copyrighted. But you know, I'll just kind of sing it. It's like, baby, you're a firework. Come on, show your Glizzy. Alrighty, we are in the next game. We are going to go to our good drop spot at Twisted. I've been asking my chat what they think about the rifle, and a lot of them are giving it around a 6 out of 10 currently. Not the greatest rating, but honestly, not the worst rating. Oh my gosh, the Jules glider gun? Yo! What are the odds? All right, we got to find ourselves a Ranger. No way we hit Jules glider gun. Holy cow, that is awesome. One thing I will say, a lot of people are saying that this gun is a 6 out of 10 currently for the main fact that this weapon is honestly no better than really any of the other ARs you can find on the floor, such as the Burst or the Combat AR, or honestly, any of the other weapons. So for the green one, we have a 32 damage, 25 mag size, fire rate of 4. Nothing else changes, obviously. The damage is 32. Now, if we take the white one, the damage is 31. So it is only a 1 damage increase between green and gray. But, you know, honestly, that may be the difference between a kill or, you know, that honestly could be the difference between a kill or even a death. Like I said, we are definitely going to be abusing the glider gun, though, because holy smokes, this is going to just allow us to fly across this map. This is going to be absolutely disgusting. This gun, very common, but if you think about how common many of the other weapons are, is it even worth running this Ranger AR over the other assault rifles that are in the game, such as the 3-round burst, or even the heavy assault rifle, which in my opinion, may be like a big brother compared to the Ranger. It obviously has a worse bloom and a worse recoil pattern, but I do think the extra damage from the heavy AR is more enjoyable than anything else. One thing I will say, the mythics in this game are absolutely disgusting. If you can get yourself one of the mythics, you just pretty much will just have the best time in this game. I am not finding a better rarity than green. And just like that, we find a blue striker burst rifle, which in my opinion is a way better AR than the Ranger. It honestly may be one of the best ARs in this game. Right there, we already took damage. $32, $34, that was a pretty good hit right there. I'm liking the damage output. I really do find the damage output is very useful and very enjoyable. There's a down. That was nasty. Holy cow. Let's go ahead and get ourselves in this fight right here and see what we can do. So we got a knock there. I'm going to go ahead and fly away. I'm really going to utilize the fact that we have this mythic, and I'm really just going to kind of do hit and runs. I'm going to take a knock, and I'm just going to kind of run away when I'm noticing that it's probably safer to do so. There's a lot of fighting coming on right here. I do not know what is going on, but we're going to go ahead and run. I'm not trying to die. Let's see if we can get some picks here. Ouch. I personally think I would have gotten a knock right there if that was the 3-round burst AR. Get this guy out of here. All right, we're going to go ahead and take that kill. We're going to go ahead and pop a pot. That guy's over there. We see him in the bush. He is not slick at all. Ooh, all right. See, I'm telling you, the gun does a lot of amazing damage. But one thing I will say is that if you're able to get some shots on people, the green does so much nasty, nasty damage. But that's the fact if you can really get that damage to actually go first. $80 cracked. Wow. See, I gotta control my bloom. I gotta control the bloom. They're go ahead and they're wasting a lot. There's one. Nice. Guys, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Don't let them res. Don't let them res. Don't let them res. I'm just gonna keep applying pressure. All right, we gotta go ahead and we gotta get to circle. We gotta get to circle. Which circle is pretty much right here. Crack. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very impressed with the damage. Here, I'm gonna give you guys this healing. Stay still, stay still. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and heal everybody up. Make sure everybody's healthy. That was a very bad miss. There's another knock. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and perma that guy. We need him out of this game, honestly, because I'm not trying to deal with him. That guy is white HP. If he's able to get pinged one time, we're pretty good. Wow, why are we playing this game so intensively? Like, what is going on? There's one. Wow, let's go. What a good game. Holy cow. What a good game. That was a really good game. Honestly, at that situation, when you have enough time and an opportunity to shoot people with that gun, as you guys could see, 80 headshot, 32 consistent, 32 body shots. That is a very, very disgusting weapon to use at only a green rarity. We went up 44. That's amazing. Let's head up to the next game. We're doing really good today. This is impressive. One thing I will say about Fortnite is it's very impressive how much people can like build and crank and stuff. It's super impressive, and I can only hope that sooner or later, after playing this enough, I will be in the same situation. But as of right now, I am nowhere near as good as these guys are. There goes that guy. I'm gonna say, bro cannot just sit there and not expect to get freaking killed. That was an impressive. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of impressed myself right there. That guy almost died. I will say, I do think my game mechanics are just getting slightly better every time I play this. Okay, I was about to say, no way I throw that kill, right? That kill is free. Let's go ahead and reboot. Reload, reload, and regroup. They're literally right above you. Is that a whole other squad? It is. I don't really think anybody's behind us. Never mind, I'm lying. There is somebody behind us. I got stuck on a tree? Oh, man. Alrighty. Well, that was a decent game. Not bad, not bad. I will say, though, that this gun is truly only good for medium to long range. As soon as you kind of get to that close range encounter where you want something that's faster fire rate, more damage output, and overall just more nerve-wracking, I guess, makes them play worse, makes them nervous, doesn't allow them to build. The Ranger AR really does struggle because of the slow fire rate compared to the LMG or literally any other weapon that can destroy builds at a better and faster rate. Because I really do think that the long-range battles that you see in zero build aren't as common in builds since you're able to build more often. You want that ability to break down builds faster is what I'm realizing the more I play builds. We got another gift in one stream from JLath 2015. Bro bought me Quackling. All right. Thank you. What? I'm gonna go ahead and I will wear that for the next game just because, you know, I always try to utilize the skins you guys buy me. And Tweaks, bro sent me all of these. What are these, tires? No, trails. Never mind. Jack Water or Watster. Oh, the Black Cat backpack. I'm definitely equipping that. Thank you. There's fruit right there, Jed. Yeah. Ooh, the damage of this gun is so impressive. Got him, got him, got him. Nice. Jetty, there's people over there. No! There's 3 people in here? Oh my god, bro. Dang, nice try. So after using the Ranger for an hour, I can safely and confidently share my opinion on it from my personal experience. Now, this one was a little hard because it did hit very hard and it had very good ammo. Damage control was good. Recoil, bloom. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst I've ever had to deal with. The problem, though, with the Ranger that I've noticed is that it can't keep up with destroying builds. It struggles when it comes to any sort of close range combat if they have any other fast firing weapon. The gun really doesn't put much pressure on anybody, especially if they have metal or any sort of just indefinite use of mats. But I did have to think, is it better than the other assault rifles in its category? Does it outclass any other AR? So honestly, I safely and confidently think we can easily put the Ranger D tier. I don't want to throw it at D tier, but from using it, I just feel like it's more of a hinder. Every other assault rifle honestly just does what the Ranger tries to do. This gun tries to be a mix of everything, but the problem is that it's a mix of everything and it does everything well, but it doesn't do one thing perfectly. If you guys disagree with me, please let me know down in the comments. Again, this is my personal opinion, and this is just me having fun with it for only 1 hour. It has an hour to impress me, and if it can't do that, then I mean, that's just what it goes. Let me know what gun you're excited for and what gun you truly think I may struggle with. Again, guys, make sure to drop a subscription. Come tune into the streams where we play these games live. I would greatly appreciate you guys coming to help me out play builds. A fun and exciting time. Stay fluffy, everybody, and have a great day.